Here's a tip from somebody who has had some ups and downs in life, and I'm a professional life coach. Something that will help you get out of kind of like feeling blah, apathetic, in despair. And it will take a little bit before it starts to gain traction, but start tracking things in your life that you want to do. So say you want to start walking 5,000 steps. It's not an insane amount of steps per se, but it's something that if you start tracking it and you note it every day, you cannot say to yourself, I don't accomplish things, because you are literally doing it when you're tracking it, and then you decide to write that down or track it via a phone or whatever. You can't say to yourself, I don't finish what I start, or I don't do this and that. And this is not about perfection, because there might be a day or two where you might miss that 5,000 steps in a 24-hour period, because, tracking apps, that's what they do, even if you're like working past midnight or whatever. This is just to help you get out of your mind saying, I suck. This is just track things. Even if it's simple as putting the dishes away from the dishwasher. Like, give yourself some, mental celebration. Or even if I don't want to be too, give yourself a trophy for just breathing. But sometimes if you're feeling really despondent or in despair or just feeling like things aren't meaningless, sometimes you have to go. You got up today. That means something. That's a blessing. And it means that you're here still on purpose. Even if you don't feel like you have one, or you're feeling kind of, the world is kind of shitty in certain ways. And then sometimes in certain ways it's beautiful. And it's really where you are in life, what you're doing, what you're not doing, what you're not engaging in, what you're not listening to. All these things add up. It's like your life is holistic. And part of the process of getting out of your own way is to take one baby step. And sometimes for me, it's like steps. Steps are very easy to say because I have a tracker. It helps tremendously because I could forget very easily to write shit down. But because I've been feeling kind of blah, because I'm human, and I, in my own life, have my own stagnancies and whatnot. But just build upon that. Just build upon the little baby steps of you doing one thing. But just try for a week. I'm not even saying a month. Most of the time when I work with clients, it's 90 days plus, because to see a lot of major change, it's cumulative. It's over, sometimes it's 20 hours, and sometimes it's over a course of a year. Incremental change happens in moments, but you have to be in the moment. And sometimes tracking the thing. This is why fitness, no matter what you do in the weight loss / fitness communities, the people who do the best are the people that track. It's not because, one's keto and one's, high vegan or whole foods. It doesn't really matter as long as you're tracking, because that tracking gives you data. And that data, you can't say to yourself, I suck, unless you're not doing the thing. And even then, I wouldn't say you suck. It just means you got to change, the strategy. Change it up. Change the strategy. But stop telling yourself that you suck because your life isn't going. I guarantee you're doing quite a few things that maybe don't add up to maybe a $10,000 month or gaining world peace, but one little smile towards another human being absolutely fucking matters. And if you track it, that means you're in the present moment. Maybe not the moment you're tracking it, but the moment you're aha, I did something that is good for another person's soul, and that makes me feel good, and I'm going to write that down. Just start writing shit down or tracking it in some form of fashion. And then that can build momentum. And that's the whole point. Because the momentum is what will get you out of that feeling of blah. Like, it's not going to be perfect. It's like life's not perfect, but you can take the baby step to feel better. Like, I'm literally taking multiple steps. I can tell you right now. Hold on. I've got 4,800 steps. I've got 200 more to go to feel even more ecstatic about living, or at least very accomplished in this thing. I've done a lot of things today, and I forgot to track some of them, and then I have to go back in my little brain, be like, okay, what did I do? Well, I'm in a transition house, meaning like I'm helping a friend and they're helping me. I'm watching their guinea pigs while they're on vacation, and they start, getting ready to sell this house. So I'm there, and I fed the guinea pigs, and I cleaned out their cage. That was accomplished. What else did I do today? What did I do for myself? Oh, I made a really nice salad with dino chicken nuggets, because that's what was in the freezer. And I don't discriminate about what kind of chicken, because, dino shaped cooks the same as, some other chicken. And I kind of feel kind of fun eating some dino chicken nuggets. So, but I feel accomplished because I did something for me like that. I hope this helps. Peace.